Хуёвая.
Russians angry and unhappy people.
Дай мне этот день, дай мне эту ночь, дай мне...
Пошел ты нахуй, блядь, со своей песней, гандон ёбаный.
There's a stereotype that Russians are always very angry and they're always very aggressive and they're always very unhappy.
Как поживаешь, расскажи.
Хуёвая.
Почему?
Ебаться хочу, но не...
I don't know if that is true. I've lived in Kazakhstan for a while and I've interacted with a lot of Russian people. I've gone out with a lot of Russian people.
Только дай знать, где ты находишься. Дай...
What is my opinion about this?
Сфотографируй.
Нет, я просто снимаю, я просто разговариваю тут по телефону.
Да иди нахуй. Иди нахуй.
Okay. It's quite rare, it's very rare to see a Russian person who's always very happy, very smiling, very positive. It's very rare because Russians believe that if you're always smiling and if you're always happy, you are unserious person.
Красивая сегодня.
Да иди ты в пизду, блядь, Альфонс ёбаный. Пиздюк, блядь.
So most of the Russian people turn out to be, very smiling or very they're always very Russians are always serious people.
Чуть-чуть русский разговаривает. Чуть-чуть.
Literally very serious people. I've lived in Kazakhstan. Okay, I have one Russian friend.
Ну нихуя себе.
В смысле?
Whom me and him we no longer talk because I think he went back to Russia or I don't know where he is right now. Ivan, he's one of the few Russian guys I met that was always smiling. Only time you're gonna see a Russian guy smile or always laugh, give them vodka or give them
Ты понимаешь или нет, ты олух, молодой.
alcohol. They're always very happy. And they're always very happy. I've seen
Ну и хуй с ним.
I've seen a couple of Russian guys who were very serious, but after a couple of drinks, they were very, very excited. They were very, very positive, very, very nice. I don't know if it's just the media, but I've also met a lot of nice, very nice and amazing Russian people. But I think the media, it's biased when it comes to Russian people. I think I have more of Kazakh connection. I have more of how can I say the Kazakh people and the African people culture. It's similar, So it's easier for me to get together with the Kazakh person. I'm someone who's very social. Russian people are happy in their own way. But it's really very rare to see a Russian person who's always very smiling, always very positive, as well as Kazakh people. When you start talking to a Kazakh person within 1 minute, they're smiling and they're positive and they're always very happy, even without drinking. Difference between Russian people who live in Kazakhstan, like Russians born in Kazakhstan and Russians born in Russia. I don't know if there's a difference. I have someone who told me, she's Russian, her name is Angelina. She told me that when she went to Russia, it was different. Like the way the Russians acted towards him, it was different. I don't know if there's a big difference between these people. I think it's a difference. It's like Africans born in America and African Americans. I mean, it's like Africans born in America, African Americans in America, and Africans who live in Africa. We look the same, but we don't talk the same. Our accents are different. The African Americans have a different accent, while the Africans born in Africa have completely different accent, and the cultural background it's totally different. We have different cultures. Like we Africans are totally different. The food different. Everything is different. So I think there's a big difference between Russians born in Kazakhstan and Russians who were born in Russia. and really see for myself how Russia looks like and how the Russian people treat foreign nationals. I want to visit Moscow and I want to visit St. Petersburg and I want to visit uh Dogistan. No, not doggy. Doggy. I said doggy. Doggy. Dogistan. Yeah, Dogistan. No, not Dogistan. Dogistan. And I want to visit Tatarstan. Tatarstan. I want to visit and Siberia. Yeah, I want to visit those places. It's my dream to visit those countries before anything. I really want to visit those places. And I think I want to live in Russia. I want to live in Russia. Like I want to live in a Russian Federation where it's not cold. I can live in Russia. My Russian language is pretty understandable, 50%. So I want to live in Russia and see for myself. I want to live in Russia and maybe I can even marry a Russian girl. Can I marry a Russian girl? I can marry a Russian girl. Even though I believe that even though you have different cultures, different languages, different religion, if you really love a person and a person loves you, you can make a relationship and make family. And you can work things out. It's going to be interesting. I think family, it's about learning and it's going to be interesting. I don't mind getting married to a Russian girl. Or if I love the person and the person loves me, why not? We can go ahead and get married and we'll live our lives and we'll have beautiful children. Why not? I can marry anybody. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't matter. Religion, beliefs, nationality, race, it doesn't matter. Before I came to Kazakhstan, yeah, I had a stereotype about Russians that I was thinking Russian people are always very aggressive and always very angry people. And my mom was actually very skeptical. Was like, Kazakhstan, Russia, is Russia people not bad people? I'm like, it doesn't matter. Let me see for myself. And I can say Russian people are not bad people. They're actually very nice people. It's just the way the media puts the Russian people. I think they are positive and happy in their own way. People cannot always be nice in the way you want them to be or in the way you were brought up. So Russian people are positive and nice in their own way. So I I tell my mom that there are a lot of Russians in Kazakhstan and they're actually very nice. And my mom was actually very surprised, and she was like, "Oh, I never knew that." Because when I see on the media, I always see a lot of negative things about Russia. But you changed my mind. And if I tell my mom I want to go to Russia, she's gonna go, Russia? They're fighting a war. Why do you want to go to Russia? Are you crazy? But I want to go to Russia. What do you think about the Russian people? Write in the comment section. See you on the next video. Пока. Salbons. До свидания. Спокойной ночи. Спасибо. Рахмет.